when you're fucking coming in the public eye, mate, you need people that watch you can see things like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can see, I walked out and that thing, fuck my shoulder, man, that staircase, man, in my place. So,
yeah, because that's where fucking she was, wasn't it?
yeah, she was, yeah. There's quite a lot of people I know that have been through that actually recently. Been in that place.
Is there anyone in there, well, apart from fucking Specky?
Yeah, it's, there's one or two more, like, well, a couple of recognisable faces, you know what I mean? But no one that I really know. I don't really want to know anyway.
Because fucking, when she was in there, thingy, shit for breath was in there.
Shit. I'm trying to think who that was again. Oh, yeah.
She was in there.
Yeah, she was.
And then because I was waiting at the reception bit, she's come in and she's looked at me like sort of double took on the thing, and I'm like, she looked, you alright? I went, yeah, you? She went, yeah, do you live here now? I went, no, I'm just waiting for someone. She just looked at me and was like, oh, alright then. And then. But you could tell that she was.
Where would you, if I asked you a question, where would you want to be in 5 years? What would your answer be? Like, obviously, it's got to be like in 5 years' time. The thing in mind is what, 45? You know what I mean?
45. Own gaff.
Yeah.
Just a photo, like obviously because I want to go to college and all that. Try and get that course done, so then I can start concentrating on that, and then just be happy, mate. Really.
Is that what's happened with that course? Then? Is it started?
What's happened is I got a letter and an email today saying the reason why it hasn't gone on is because there's not enough people on the course.
Right.
So it's nothing to do with the pandemic. I thought it was to do with the pandemic and all that, but reading the email and the letter, basically what he's saying is there's not enough people to start the course because you just
yeah.
But then I spoke to old Methadone, and he said the same thing. He said, you think for a course like that people will be fucking jumping?
Yeah. I would do it, man. He's good at all that little Methadone. He's into all that. He's got a good channel and that, and he's alright. Well, he's got the same kind of like idea, and like he wants to, you know what I mean, do something until he did nothing basically.
Well, yeah. But yeah, no, he's good stuff. Old
Methadone, John Brav.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, a lot of people are just like fading away, doing nothing.
But then I asked the same question to you. Do you see as well? Things are looking up for you now.
Yeah, things are there. Yeah, this is the best I've been in what? It's got to be 6 years. But the best way to news, positive stuff, and all happening right at the back of each other, which is a strange thing, mate.
But I hope that you get this gap, because obviously before it's always been, oh, we've got you somewhere, and it's all flopped.
I know. I said that now, but it's this time it's happened.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's just.
Because then you can start making good memories, and start fucking building on shit, getting.
Because I've got plans, you know what I mean? Like it's all. I want to like get stuck back in. I want to like spend like maybe two days a week locked in there and just writing. And then you start like catching up on my book. That and just the fact, just to get shit up and be at home, mate.
But yeah, but then this is the thing. Being where that fucking gap is, right smack bang bucket central, and then obviously like you said, with the open mic nights, they're all local.
Perfect.
You know what I mean? We're all in walking distance. You know what I mean?
And then as well, I can obviously like leave. We could like over the summer, obviously, I can leave my gaff and we can go. You know what I mean? Go like I've got a bait. You know what I mean? Like, if, and it's right. You can't write in the middle of the town. Mate. I mean, come on.
You can't ask about, can you? You know what I mean?
So good. 2022's been a wicked start. Well, obviously, the end of last year was fucking horrific. You know what I mean? But
yeah, of course.
I can put that behind me now. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, but then he's saying, what's that saying? What goes up must go down, and what goes down must go up. Do you know what I mean? So you've got that fucking the balance, innit?
Yeah. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger and all that. Yeah, last year, even 2020 was a bit of a shit, wasn't it? Obviously it was, but like it was a bit like the tail end of it was alright, but it was.
Yeah, but for you, well, yeah, I suppose. Well, I had to fucking put.
Just come out of the neck, bruv.
I had to put on that kind. Oh yeah. You know what I mean?
But they're all left behind, didn't they? You know what I mean? I said that on a video in here about. I don't know, a blog here about fucking 2 years ago. I remember I watched it about 2 weeks back just for a bit of research. I was watching it and I was thinking to myself, I was watching what you were saying, watching what I was saying, and I said something and I thought, fuck's sake, that's true. That people, I could see it in people, and that was a long time ago, that you can see that they're getting left behind.
Yeah.
Finally, now I can see that with conviction. What do you mean?
But I think with you, because you're sort of like, everyone sort of knows you in this sort of town, but it's the people, it's the wrong people.
Wrong people, yeah.
That
And the right people were all there on the peripheral,
Yeah.
but I just couldn't feel as I couldn't connect with them all because I was in a bad place.
Yeah.
So it was like shame, guilt, embarrassment. I was like, nah, Johnny, you need to sort yourself out. It wasn't going to happen overnight. I mean, it's took a bit of
Because if
time.
you want to go somewhere in life and want to fucking do well, you can't have these fucking donuts on.
No.
Honestly, do you know what I mean?
It's all. The thing is, now I can engage with them on another level now because obviously what my profession is going to be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that'll kind of like, that's worked out perfect in a sense where I'm not going to feel like, oh, it's a bit of order. Even though I come first now, yeah, and I don't care about any of that. But now I can still chat to them and keep them on a, you know what I mean? I'll say, what help do you need it? When you get a detox, that kind of thing, flag posts will be different places. And
but just keep it short and sweet.
yeah, short and sweet,
That's all you need.
And it's good. You've always been on my back that way, and I knew what I was doing anyway. I knew it was going to eventually come. I was going to get out of it, but you've always been good that way. You'd be like, "Fucking come on, for fuck's sake, what's happening here?"
Yeah.
But I couldn't get out of it because it was like kind of like fucking stuck somewhere. But
Yeah.
now that I've been like the shackles are off me.
Well, that's it.
And doing that gig last week, that was good as well because I kind of like, I went up, got the mic, I thought, you know, I'm just going to start rambling. I started rambling, and I started making people laugh, and I started to get comfortable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was kind of like just to get out my.
Yeah, of course. But do you know what I mean? All that is just more practice and confidence. That's all
Confident,
that is.
yeah. You said that a couple of years ago, you'll get better. You know what I mean, no one else said that. They were like, reading never. You were like, you'll get better. No, I knew that anyway, but it's nice to hear what you're thinking.
Yeah, of course. But I think that goes without saying, really, that when you do something like that or you're on camera, of course it's nerve-wracking and do you know what I mean, or on the stage or something like that. Yeah, of course. But
I just think to myself, I look at other people and think, when I'm talking, I think, well, you can't judge me because you couldn't do it. No, you could do it, but you're not.
But you're
so
not
you
doing
can't judge me thinking I'm doing it.
yeah.
So then they're actually all right. They were quite nice actually. I mean, I got about 3 or 4 pints. I never drunk them all like, but they were just handing pints out, 1.5 pints, 1.5 pint.
But then this is another thing as well, isn't it? It's like you always say to me, like when you're making videos and things like that, it's the content. It's what you put out.
Whatever you put in.
Yeah, but then also the material that you're laying down. If you're putting crap down, people ain't going to watch it, do you know what I mean? But if you put something, if you talk about something that's interesting and people can relate to it, then people will fucking sit there and watch it all day long.
All day long, But it's the thing that things are alright, isn't it, man? I mean, summer's upon us. I mean,
Well, I just hope that fucking through the months or through the year it gets better and better and better.
Yeah.
But then it's
Actually, well, like, you know, you can see someone and you just sort of say it for the sake of it, whether you're on camera or you're talking to someone on the street, or as I said a minute, you can see it with conviction because you know that this time, it's like I feel as though now, right? This is how I feel constantly in this happy state. Do you know what I mean? And like a buzz, like a zest.
Yeah, definitely. But then that's what I'm saying, and it's like what you just said there. It's about being around positive people as well, because being around positive people keeps you positive.
Of course it does. Rubs off.
You know, yeah. And then obviously at the end of the day when you go home you're like, oh yeah, that's good.
I'd like to think the 18 months that I've spent with most of the street people, I'd like to think that I've rubbed off on them. Because if you look at it, flip it round, right?
Yeah.
I'm a positive person, I think. I'm a positive. And I'm hanging around like, so you think, hopefully maybe see 1 or 2 going, you know what, I've sobered up. Actually, I have seen 1 or 2, but that's another story, I suppose.
Yeah, but then this is the thing, like I said to you the other day when we done that other blog, and I said, you can only help someone so much. You know what I mean? You can only take it halfway. The rest of the way, they've got to do it. Do you know what I mean? You're on your own. Yeah, that's like me giving you advice, and you come to me, oh, just don't know what to do, and I go, well, look, how about that? You're like, yeah, good point. But then a week later or 2 weeks later, you come back to me with the same fucking thing, and I'm like, well, fucking already told you. Do you know what I mean? It's sort of that shit.
Yeah.
It's just like...
But we've been good for each other, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The whole thing, knowing that there's an end goal, you know what I mean? That there's a bit of a passion involved, like no matter what, you know, consistently I can think it's all good.
Yeah.
In the hood, bruv.
Sweet, mate. Proper. But yeah, fucking...
Yeah. See you soon, bruv.
Gosh.